चलिए students, let's start with today's topic. Yesterday in the class, students, at last we see about the story of that one of the tribal family, and in that family we see how they are saying ki they were living in a very, like we can say, good situation, in a good way in their village, but because of that contractor who came in their life as like a villain, and they have to leave their village, they have to leave their forest, and they came to the city. But in the city, they have to do a lots of struggle over there to get a proper life. And not only those people, even their kids were also doing the struggle in the class. Why? Because no one was there who can understand their language. Even they were not understanding. But slowly the things were changed, and they feel comforts with the other students. Today we will see first of all who were the people or who are facing the marginalization. Again I am telling you here, again I am repeating the thing, marginalization or the word marginalized. That means when people are thinking that they are completely not the part of the society, they are out from this mainstream society, and whenever anything will happen, people will make them separate from the society, or people will make them out from the society. I hope whatever I explained you yesterday, that things are clear to you all. Yes or no? Once show me your thumbs up. Hurry up. Let's see how fast you are doing. Hurry up, hurry up. Okay, very good. So, let's, Siddharth is showing me double thumb, hai na? It means he understood more yesterday. Very good. So, now today we will start with next topic, and the topic is who are Adivasis. What is our topic now? Now our topic is who are Adivasis. So as I told you yesterday, literally meaning of Adivasi is original inhabitants. Means wherever their ancestors or their forefathers were living, still today the people are living in that place only. Okay, what do you mean by, like we can say, Adivasis or the tribal people? Literally meaning of this word, it is original inhabitant. Inhabitant means the particular place where that people, their ancestors, they were living over there. Okay, now see, community who live and often continue to live in close association with forest. So mostly we can say people who are living in the remote area. Maybe they were living in the forest, maybe they were living in the mountain area, desert area, etc. They all are known as the Adivasis. Again I am telling you, people who are living in the remote area, remote like far away area, not in the mainstream society, separate from the mainstream society, they are only known as Adivasis. Second thing, a state like Orissa is the home of Adivasis. Orissa is the state which is known as the home of Adivasi. Why so? Why Orissa is only known as the home of Adivasi? Because 60 different tribal groups, 60 different tribal groups are living over there. Now you will see कि ma'am all tribals are the same only. How different groups are there? So students, just remember, we will connect here this topic with our history chapter 4. Just connect this topic with our history chapter 4. History chapter 4 where we study about the tribal groups. There I told you Kons were there, Ahoms were there, Bhils were there. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, na? So in that manner, all over the country, different tribal communities are there. Okay, and in that different tribal communities, they are known by the different names. They are known by the different names. Okay, and in that only 60 different communities, they are only living in Odisha. They are only living in Odisha. Because of that only, Odisha is known as the home of tribal people. Now, Acha, tell me 1 minute in between. My voice is clear to you all? Rakesh Bishnoi, this is class is going on. I will not allow anyone to chat over here. So better that focus in the class. 2-3 students are there who are saying, ma'am, voice is not clear. So maybe beta you have the network issue, check your network. Because from my side the voice is clear and all the students are able to listen me. It's okay, but don't do next time. So, if anyone will ask you why Odisha is known as the home of tribal communities, so we can say because 60 different communities of tribal people are living in the Odisha only, and because of that Odisha is known as the home of tribal community. Next we will see Adivasi society is also detentive because there is often very little hierarchies among them. Matlab, they having their separate culture, they having their separate customs, etc. Hierarchy system. Hierarchy we can say as like post-wise we can say. Who is at the superior post, after that the next one, that type. Like in our country, political way we can say president is there, who is known as the first citizen of the country. After that prime minister is there, other ministers are there. In state level, that governor is there, chief minister is there, after that other MLAs and all are there. In that same manner, in tribal communities also hierarchy system is there, just like Sardar, who is the Sardar of that community and all, after that he is like ministers, etc. That type of things are happening over there. After that, around 8% of India's population is Adivasis. Means, if suppose in our country 100% people are living, how many people are living in our country? 100% people are there. In that 100%, 8% people are only Adivasis. It means we can say a very great percentage of Adivasi people who are living in our country, okay? Except that here we can say in our country 500 different communities or different tribal groups are here who are living in the different parts of the country, okay? In our country 500 different communities are there, different groups are there who are living in the country. Except that Adivasi, they practice a range of tribal religions that are different from Islam, Hindu and Christianity. Almost we can say in our country, almost all the religions are there which people are practicing in the country. Hindu, Christian, Islam, Buddhism, Jain, etc. But except that, the religion which Adivasis are practicing, that is different from that. How that is different from that? Because like suppose they are worshipping the tree as a god, they are worshipping river as a god, they are worshipping mountain as a god, they have their own local gods. But here one thing is happening. What thing is happening? When British came to our country, when British came over here, as you see in chapter 4 history, they affected these tribal groups also. Some of the tribal community, they changed themselves, they transferred themselves into the Christian religion. Okay, they change or transfer themselves into the Christian religion. Not only that, after that, as you study in class 7, Mughals, when Mughals came over here, Muslim religion was monasteries. Monasteries, beta, we can say the places where monks and nuns are living, of Bodh religion or Jain religion. So many of the tribal communities were there who were affected or they changed their religion in both, like we can say Muslims or Christians, only by the invasion of British and Muslims in our country. Except that here we can say they worship to their ancestors, village and natural spirit. As you see in many of the movies, it is showing ना कि कई बार वो भूत भगाने के लिए नाचते हैं, गाते हैं, डांस करते हैं. How many of you see that thing? You see na, they start dancing because they are feeling ki our spirit is there, Bhagwan khush ho jayenge, and like Atma and that all things. So that is also mainly happening in this tribal communities. They having their spirits कि हमारे दादाजी की आत्मा है, हमारे परदादाजी की आत्मा है. That type of things were also there, which they are. Wait for a minute, है ना. So that type of things are also happening in tribal communities. Except that the Jagannath cult of Orissa, the Shakti and Tantric tradition in Bengal and Assam, many converted to Christianity. Matlab, as like Jagannath temple which is there in Orissa, except that in Bengal also, these all are the many different cultures are there, temples are there, which affected the life of tribal peoples. Again, in short, listen the things. Tribal communities or Adivasi, their literally meaning is original inhabitant. In our country, almost all of the part where these people are living, but Odisha is named as the home of tribal communities. Why so? Because 60 different communities people are living over there, and in that 60 communities also, in our country almost 100% population is there, and in that 8% is tribal communities only. Okay, 8% peoples are tribals only. And except that, if anyone will ask you ki how many communities are living in India of tribals, so you can say almost 500 different communities are there who are living in our country. Okay, so I hope up to here things are clear. Any doubts, students? Up to here things are clear to you all? If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Wait for a minute, है ना? Okay, now my voice is clear to you all? Now it is coming, na? Yes, sir. So, here we can say Adivasi people, they have their own languages, and Santhali is one of the language which is spoken by Adivasi people in the large number. Large number of Adivasi people, they are speaking the Santhali languages. Except that it is giving over there, Adivasi have their own languages. Santhali has the largest number of speakers and has a significant body of publications including magazine on the internet or e-journal. Matlab, in this language we can say magazines are also published over there in the country, in the world, which people are studying over there. Except that many of the India's most important mining and industrial centers are located in the tribal area. As you see, Jharkhand, Odisha or the southern India, where many of the mining centers are there, where people are doing the work of mining and all, they are located in the tribal areas only. Okay. Beta, who are joining the class late, no need to worry over there, because by evening I will upload this video in the app. There you can watch. Even yesterday's video also I uploaded in that app. So you can watch that video also. Okay? Chaliye. So like Jamshedpur, Raurkela, Bokaro, Bhilai. Can you tell me anyone in the class? All these mining areas, Jamshedpur, Raurkela, Bokaro and Bhilai, where they all are located? Pankaj Sharma, I don't want any other kind of messages in the chat box. Be careful. Yes, student, write your answer in the chat box. Jamshedpur, Raurkela, Bokaro, Bhilai, where they all are located? Orissa? No, wrong answer. Anyone in the class? UP? Assam? No. Just think, which is the mainly mining area in the country? Where Bhilai is located? Just tell me. Yes. Few of you giving correct answer. These are the areas which are located in Jharkhand. These are the areas which are located in the Jharkhand. Very good. Now next we will see Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland and Tripura. These all are the areas where tribal communities people are living in our country. I hope you all are familiar with these names because these all are the areas which you already study in History chapter 4. In History chapter 4 you already study about this ki areas of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland and Tripura. These all are the areas where these tribal peoples are living over there. So I hope about tribal people the things are clear to you all. Yes or no? No? Yes. If you will only rotating your mundi, how I will come to know? Show me this. Yes, Vardhan Soni. Okay. Santhali is the language which is spoken by the large number of Adivasi people. Who is this Gauran? Beta wait. Chaliye. Now next we will see our next topic, and our next topic is Adivasi and Stereotype. Okay. Our next topic is Adivasis and Stereotype. Adnan, you have some doubts, but you have to wait because as the topic will complete, that time I will clear your doubts. Till that you have to wait. I explain. So, now our next topic is there, Adivasian Stereotype. Anyone in the class who can tell me what is stereotype? Anyone in the class who can tell me what is stereotype? Acha, type your answer, then I will see what you are writing. Type your answer, hurry up. Not much, only in one sentence you can type. Very good, Darsal. Very good. Very good, Darsal. Stereotype means when we fix image of someone in our mind. What is stereotype? When we fix image of someone in our mind. Like suppose class 6 standard you study over there about girls and boys. Stereotype is there in the society. People are thinking the work of cooking food, that is only of women, that is only of girls. The work to earn the money, that is only of boys, that is only of men. So that is the type of stereotype, yes or no? As yesterday I give you example. Yuvraj, you are sleeping and taking your classes. Very nice. It means to you tired so much, hai na? Let me talk to your mother. I will tell her to provide some more comfort to you. So, what is happening? As yesterday I give you example over here in the class, ki what is happening? Like suppose any terrorist attack is happening in the country. So our stereotype is there ki definitely this terrorist attack that is done by the Muslim people or that is done by the Pakistanis only. But this is only our stereotype. Many of the time it is happening कि people from India also included in that. But why this is happening in our thinking we have only Pakistani or Muslim family? Because that is our stereotype. We are thinking armed forces only boys can join. That is our stereotype. This thinking, this image we fix in our mind. Boys can't cry. Boys never cry. That is the stereotype only why boys are not crying. Boys are also crying. When they feel pain, they will cry. Yes or no? Why we are crying? We are not made कि पागल थोड़ी हैं. Anytime we start crying. नहीं. Crying is one of the way to express our pain. Yes or no? Yes. So definitely when boys are Acha, no, never. Rakesh Bishnoi. Last warning it is. I am not asking you your personal views. Okay. So what is happening? Ki when crying is one of the way to express our pain. Yes or no? Yes. So here also whenever boys are feeling pain or they are feeling bad, so they also cry. But that is the stereotype of the society. So I hope the meaning of stereotype you understood. Now come to the topic. Now Adivasis and stereotype. Matlab, what kind of stereotypes are there in the society related to Adivasis? What people are thinking about the Adivasi? Just see. In India, Adivasis are just like the showcase. Showcase we can say where we are keeping the things to showing only. Okay. And in our country also Adivasis are treated just like the showcase because they have colorful costume. They have their headgear like mukut we can say. Okay. Except telling Priyanshu have patience. Now the topic only started. So what people are thinking? People are thinking Adivasis are just like the showcase to doing the show off in the society. We have only to see them. Okay. Except that what is the stereotype is there? First stereotype is there that Adivasis are primitive. Primitive means they are following their ancient culture. They are following their ancient tradition. Here I will tell you that this stereotype is completely wrong. Now you will say, ma'am, how? We are also saying that Adivasis are following their culture and tradition. But you tell me, primitive means ancient, old. Okay. So now if you tell me that many of the Adivasi people who come in the society, who become the part of the society, do they follow their ancient tradition and culture? Nahi na? Slowly they will become the part of the society. Here we will take the example of class 7 civics chapter 5. Name of Lakshmi Lakra, who became the first engine driver in Northern Railway. How many of you remember about her? In class 7 you study about her. So many of the tribal community people are there who are there in the high post, high jobs, and even they are not following their tradition culture, but also they are speaking a very high level English. They are much better than us. So this is only the stereotype where we are thinking that Adivasis are primitive, they are following their tradition and all. Second is there, Adivasis have colorful costume. Students, if you are able to see here, you can see these Adivasis. Or whenever we are watching them, so what we found? Gaurav Nagoda come now only. Okay. So what we are feeling about them? कि वो लोग तो कान में बड़े बड़े पहनते हैं, सिर पे मुकुट लगा के घूमते हैं, पत्ते लपेट के घूमते हैं, और any other kind of colorful things they are doing. But that is also the stereotype. They are doing, they are following, that is their tradition, their custom. But many of the places when they are working, when they are become the part of the society, then not they in the society they are moving like that. In the society they are following the rules and regulations of the society only. Piyush Kumar, 8 tulip, now came. Okay. Now blame them for lack of the advancement. Matlab, they people are not advanced. Why they are not advanced? Who are become the part of the society, who become the part. Priyanshu, wait, let me explain this. Rajat Yadav now came, okay? Aryan is of Orchid only, na? He's sitting nearby only, now only. Arvind Chaudhary, Janindra. Arvind Chaudhary. Gauran again came, beta, wait for a minute.